I am really tired of hearing the Second Amendment followers telling us that guns don't kill people. It's the people that do it. It's the unbalanced, the mentally ill that kill people. But when you analyze the numbers, you find that less than 20% of the gun violence was executed by the mentally ill.
I can see you. You are more upset than usual today. So where is this going?
Anne, I'll tell you what it is. It's all about the background solution that's being proposed. It's the wording. Am I right, Heshi?
Of course you are. Just listen to Donald.
I see a better feeling right now toward getting something meaningful done. And we did do things after Parkland, but it wasn't to the same level that I'm talking about now. You know, talking about meaningful, add that word, meaningful background check so that sick and demented people don't carry around guns. I think we have now a chance to do something really much more meaningful.
It's a fantasy. We are going to have meaningful background checks. What the fuck is a meaningful background check? What is a less than meaningful background check? He even talks about an intelligent background check. What does that mean? How long is a background check good for? I'm saying this week. Next week I go off the deep end. Are we going to have renewable background checks, like magazine subscriptions, or driver's licenses or passports?
One of the other news persons counted the number of times he said meaningful. Donald said it 17 times.
Plus Wayne LaPierre, the head of the NRA, called him and said background checks won't do any good, and if Donald goes forward with his background check plan, he's going to lose many votes.
I agree with LaPierre. Background checks are worthless. We need a ban plan, a total ban on assault rifles, on bump stocks, on clips, and magazines that hold more than, I don't know, 3 bullets, and we need stiff penalties for any violations of my proposed law.
That will never happen.
You know what pisses me off? This is a national emergency. Trump could write an executive order. Instead he asks Mitch, the most evil man in Washington, to please bring the background check bill up for a vote when Congress gets back from recess.
Frankly, we need intelligent background checks, okay? This isn't a question of NRA, Republican, or Democrat. I will tell you, I spoke to Mitch McConnell yesterday. He's totally on board. He said, I've been waiting for your call. He is totally on board.
There has to be a bipartisan discussion here of what we can agree on. We're going to have these bipartisan discussions, and when we get back, hopefully be able to come together and actually pass something.
Heshi, you know Donnie could call Congress back from recess, if the so-called meaningful background checks are as important as he is claiming. Instead he believes that good things will happen when Congress returns.
And Trump just took off for his club in New Jersey, for 10 meaningful days of vacation.
Look, I believe in bans. Meaningful background checks is a cop-out. Between Trump, McConnell, and LaPierre there will never be anything meaningful or intelligent, when it comes to dealing with gun violence, in spite of the fact that 86% of the population is in favor of, let's call them enhanced background checks.
Heshi, you are depressing me. Do you really believe violence in this country can't be somewhat controlled, if not completely eliminated?
Anne, nothing can ever be completely eliminated.
Look, nothing meaningful will happen, if our leadership has its head in the sand, and they are controlled by big donors and lobbyists.